Hi Sagittarius, my name's Cass. I'm gonna start posting more consistently on YouTube. My mom's a Sagittarius and she even reminded me the other day. She was like, remember Cass, consistency. Mm. And my mom's very intuitive too, so that could be a message for all of us. Be consistent. However, as I'm channeling Sagittarian energy right in Jupiter, I feel as though that might be the opposite of what I just said to my beautiful, beautiful, adventurous, wandering, freedom seeking, intellectual beings that often go misunderstood. Misunderstood. There's something, you could be seeing fours a lot and nines or twos, but okay, hold on. So we got you can't go back to yesterday, uncertainty, and never jam today. You could be connected to birds. I think this is a second reading with you guys. I've said that. Uncertainty and never jam today. Promises that never come to be, empty words, and not living in the now. And then you have be in the present. So it's like you're focusing on something in the past that is obviously keeping you there for a reason. But with these cards right here, it's like you're healing from it. You're mending your heart. Piece by piece, string by string, stitch by stitch, even though it hurts, you still sew it up because that is you. It's almost like you want to rush past this healing process, but my beautiful Sagittarians, you can't. The only way out is through. But it's okay to, you know, escape mentally sometimes. That's how you manifest. You have to engage in fantasy. Engage in, start picturing the life. And you know, every Sagittarian that I've met says that it's hard for them to visualize certain things. And I notice every Sagittarian I know, they do math a certain way too. They use the Common Core method, but the way they explain it is so easy. If they had a bunch of Sagittarian teachers just all up in the schools and be like, oh, you just do this, this, and this. But also schools have to understand that the mind works different for each person. I can balance chemical equations. Like in chemistry, I could do algebra. I love algebra. Oh my god, it's like a little puzzle, Sudoku puzzles. But when it comes to 8+7, I'm still using my fingers. In my school, they taught us touch math. I'm still using that in my head. It's crazy. I'll explain that in another video. Anyway, I feel like you've been going through your own forest inside of yourself and finding out new truths about you that you are actually appreciating about yourself, and you're realizing that you're an amazing person and that anything that did happen in the past, it just doesn't seem logical. It doesn't seem, because you know the pain from the whatever, it has to have been like a more negative kind of soul contract attachment, because it feels like there's a need to forgive and release, and that seems like impossible at times. But you over through this journey, through whatever this is attached to, whatever you keep focusing on that happened in the past that you can't seem to really let go of, it kind of jams and taints the energy of, you know, whenever that person's name gets brought up or whenever you're reminded of that. If that aggravates you, and I saw keep your temper before when I was shuffling from the Alice deck, if that aggravates you, that just means that's somewhere to look. And look, Two of Swords you pulled, which is not seeing, but look at the cards right next to it. The Page of Swords, which is learning new information, being enlightened, enjoying, diving into yourself. Right next to it is the exact opposite. It's like you hold two contrasting feelings of, I really, really, really want to move on and forgive and let go, but I just don't know how. And you know what? That's okay. I just felt that feeling heavy. Like I channeled that directly from whichever Sagittarian collective I'm reading from. Okay, so Five of Swords and Knight of Cups. This could have been an argument with somebody that you cared about. And the Knight of Cups is under the Two of Swords. This is that person that you don't know what to do about. You're going to receive a very fresh perspective and download during this lunar eclipse tonight. I mean, technically tomorrow 12, but I almost feel like staying up, even though I don't want to go to work tired, but like this is the big one. But anyway, especially under these energies, you are learning so much about yourself. Look, Temperance and the Star. That's you, Sag, Temperance, and Aquarius is the star, but this is you tapping into self-love in such a way where you're so grounded in yourself and in your heart space and who you are and what your worth is and what your value is, that it's bringing in a whole new way for this impossible thing to turn possible, and it incorporates the aspect and essence of unconditional love. It's learning to create what you desire in the right way, and that is always delivering the message with love. And if you feel like you can't deliver it with love yet, then pause, take a step back, and return back to you, because you're doing a great job. I feel like it's been a long process because you've been through a lot, and it's kind of like, you know, you got bodyguards 360. When you get into moments when you feel like time, why do I keep getting like time's running out or something? You go into these dreamy states and then you tell yourself, no, it's time to talk sense. Like, that's stupid. No. I gotta, but let yourself dream a little about anything, about something. Like, where does your mind wander? Are you burying yourself in work or in another, that thing from the past? It's time to find the lesson, trust that you are learning, and discover the purpose of why it existed. Maybe it was to help you decide more of your boundaries, and you will want to see victory with building anew. Aw, Knight of Wands and Two of Cups. That's love between romance, family, friends. That's wanting to restore the energy and the connection because it meant a lot to both of you. Look, restore justice right here. Restoring the balance. But I feel like you had to walk away because you were walking towards the sun. You were walking towards yourself. You were walking towards happiness. How did that make this person feel? That you turned your back on them, but for a reason, because she holds a candle for you. Gender doesn't matter, but this person holds a candle. Always wondering how to move to calmer waters, because the Page of Cups and the Six of Swords is right under the Two of Cups. So this person is wondering, how do I move into calmer waters with this person? Oh, with the Two of Pentacles, but I don't know how. Why? Why don't they know how? Because they have pride. Because they've tried. They really have to offer. In their way of offering love. But the love language it wasn't received right because there was anger. There's a lot of fire going on. So how did they do this person wrong? Okay, so the Tower, the Five of Cups, they broke your heart. It made you put your guards up where you didn't even think you needed to put guards up. But it ultimately made you love yourself enough and be secure in yourself enough and in your partnership, if you're in one, enough to know that you are divine feminine and you are the oracle, the giver of this love, of this solar plexus chakra energy. It was to the Tower and the Five of Cups. That's a life-changing event, but that's an understatement. It's like it just hit, and it hit heavy. Because look, in the Five of Cups in this card, in this deck, it's the light is draining out of her into like a black hole. But it brought them insight. You could be dealing with a Leo just because of the sun. And I thought of Leo when I saw Queen of Pentacles too. It's strange. The Queen of Cups and the Lovers. Okay, so something went down because the Seven of Swords is lying, cheating, stealing, and it's clarifying the Lovers with the Four of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So someone could have stepped out, but and the Sun, again, you could be dealing with a Leo or a Scorpio. It ended a cycle, but I feel like you both are ready to begin a new cycle. Yeah, the Magician, the Five of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. It's been a rough ride. It's been a rough journey, but you're both getting insights. One mentally and one groundedly, because it just had to come from where it needed to come from. One's an introspection, seeing through it all. I don't know if that's you or this person. And the other one's kind of foggy, distant, just kind of drowning in the memories of the past, of happy times, of being happy, not feeling so alone, tired of it being such a long journey and just wanting the balance to be restored again, tired of it, but things are about to change. It will end in celebration, and the ties that bind this connection will be affected by Wheel of Fortune energy and this eclipse energy. You will notice drastic changes in insights that you will receive within the next, I'd say 2 to 3 weeks, but of course it could happen as soon as this video is done. That's up to you. And the way it's up to you is, are you gentle with yourself? Do you talk to yourself like the people that you love? Are you wise enough to be open to entertain new ideas, even though it's scary, even though you may have resentment, pain, or hurt towards this person? Is it worth it? And it might be. Did I say birds could be important to you? Birds on every single card. But if it's affecting you this much, initiate. At your pace, at your leisure. But I can feel in my solar plexus and sacral chakra that there's this energy of just, I'm just ready to be done. I am done. I'm done. Look, God, I'm just done with dealing with it. Honestly, I'm ready for the happy times, ready for the good times. I'm ready to just put it all behind me in the past. I just have to, for myself, for my health, for my wealth, for my lightness, for my journey. And it will. The Wheel of Fortune, baby. Sagittarius, it's always a pleasure to read for you. I love tapping into your energy. Never met a Sag I didn't like. Except one, but I respected his, reasons and opinion because I'm an Aquarius and, we got Aquarius got a thing for you, Sagittarius. We love you.